Welcome to the Great Plains Association for College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Matt, and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so please be sure to check out the schedule on the website. The presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/GPACAC. And now I'd like to turn things over to our first institution, Texas Tech University.
Well, welcome everyone. My name is Jennifer Moffin, and I'm here representing Texas Tech University in the Office of Undergraduate Admissions. And just a little bit about Texas Tech University is we are proud to be home to over 40,000 students, where we can offer a low student to teacher ratio, and we are a Tier 1 Carnegie Research Institution. And there's a lot of opportunities for our students to get involved with research all over campus. And we are also a National Hispanic Serving Institution as well. We are located in West Texas in the panhandle of Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock is a great college town with almost 300,000 residents. The majority of Texas Tech students are actually not from West Texas. Most of our students do attend from over 300 miles away. That you can kind of get an idea of that on the map on your screen. We offer a lot for students to do in Lubbock. So there's a number of parks, lakes, and there's a lot of nearby hiking. We're really close to mountains in some neighboring states, where a lot of times students like to go skiing sometimes. And we have several museums, and we are also home to a lot of live entertainment. We're actually a very large live entertainment city in West Texas. And we have a number of artists that actually, when they come to Lubbock to perform, they perform on the Texas Tech campus. So it's a great opportunity for students to be able to see those. We offer a variety of academic opportunities at Texas Tech University. We have 10 colleges with over 150 different academic degrees. We have a graduate school. We also have a School of Law, a Health Science Center, and then we were very excited to open up our own School of Veterinary Medicine this fall. So there are now 2 vet schools in the state of Texas to offer some variety for students. Here you will see our 10 academic colleges. We like to think we have something from everyone, just kind of ranging from our Rawls College of Business to our College of Media and Communications, and also our Ed Whitaker College of Engineering, where engineering, business, and our sciences are fairly large areas at Texas Tech University. Also the sciences, because we do have our own medical school on campus, as well as that Health Science Center. We want students to be able to find community at Texas Tech. So in addition to academics, our students are able to find a home in over 550 different student organizations. We have student housing opportunities. Our new first-time students are actually required to live on campus their first year. We have a variety of different dining, anything ranging from, of course, Chick-fil-A and Starbucks and Einstein Brothers. We have our very own Red Raider donuts that you can stop by in the morning. We have our student rec center. You can see a picture of our outdoor leisure pool with Lazy River here. But there are a number of basketball courts inside our rec center, racquetball courts, free lift, weight opportunities, and all different types of classes. We also participate in Division I Big 12 athletics. All of our students also are able to get free tutoring at Texas Tech as well. So we want to make sure that they're being successful and giving them the tools to be successful inside and outside of the classroom. So there is tutoring available, and we have a career center that's a great resource for our students as they prepare to enter into their professional career field. And that is available to current students and alumni as well. As far as our admissions requirements, students are required to submit an application. We are on 3 platforms, so students can apply via Apply Texas, Common App, or the Coalition, either one. It doesn't matter which one that you fill out. We have our application fee or an opportunity for a fee waiver. We do require the self-reported academic record, the SRAR or the SRAR. And this is something a little bit new this year, but our students are required to submit that. It's as opposed to their official transcript. And then SAT or ACT scores. We are test optional for this upcoming fall semester. We do have assured admissions for students based off of their class rank and SAT or ACT score if they choose to submit those. If they don't submit those, all students will go through a holistic application review process. Tuition at Texas Tech for our students is here listed on our screen. One thing that is really important is that our students who are not residents of Texas or in a bordering county, if they receive a $1,000 scholarship or more from Texas Tech, they are qualified for in-state tuition. Our scholarships are given out based off of merit, so their class rank and SAT or ACT scores. If a student chooses to apply test optional, they will be reviewed holistically for merit-based scholarships. So you are able to still receive a merit-based scholarship if you apply test optional. And we definitely would love for you to come visit us. We offer campus visits Monday through Friday and on select Saturdays. So we hope that you take a chance to come visit Texas Tech. And we can connect with you either through a Raider Connect account that you can set up at raiderconnect.ttu.edu or contact us via phone or email. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much. Next up is the University of Tulsa.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Julie Mitchner, and I'm an admission counselor here at the University of Tulsa. So what we're going to talk about, just a brief overview of the university. So to start, we do have the university campus in the heart of Tulsa, Oklahoma. So what that basically allows for are ample opportunities to get out and about in the city, but also have that kind of academic central feel on campus. So we do have a very lively art scene. We have museums and galleries. We have concert venues, a lot of live music happening. We have minor league sports here. And we do have some attractions like the Gathering Place, which, allow people to get outside. You can go hiking, you can bike, stuff like that. So a lot of opportunities. We're also about a 10-minute drive from the Tulsa airport. So, quickly able to get to and from home, depending on where you're coming from. And then all of our, little shopping districts are also, everything is within about a 10-minute drive. Some quick facts about the University of Tulsa. We do have about 3,000 undergraduate students and about 1,000 graduate students. So we are a smaller university. We are a private liberal arts university. So we do care quite a bit about having that well-rounded academic experience. So you do have your degree path, but you will also be taking some courses that are outside of that degree path, just so that you leave more well-rounded than you came in. Our average class size is about 13 people. We do see on the higher end, you might have a class of 60 on the high end. You're not going to have that 200-person seminar class on the low end. And I can speak personally as a TU alum, my smallest class was 7 students. So you really are going to get that one-on-one connection with your professors, that personalized, tailored academic experience. They're going to know your name, your face, and you're going to be able to get those opportunities directly from them. We do also have 4 branches of study that you can fall into. So depending on what you're interested in, we have a School of Engineering and Natural Sciences. That's a pretty popular one here. We also have a Health Sciences school, which houses nursing. It houses sports medicine and speech pathology as some examples. We also have our business school, which is anything from accounting to economics and finance to marketing and entrepreneurship. And then we do also have an arts and sciences school. So you could be doing anything from art or art history to sociology, anything like that. We even have a music school. So a lot of different opportunities that you can have here. We also do have a pretty vibrant social scene as well. So if you're interested in, getting involved, we do have a lot of student organizations, over 200 on campus. We do have anything from your typical Greek life, sororities and fraternities, into philanthropic organizations, so more service-based organizations, and then down to purely social clubs like the chess club, or people who get together to maybe watch a show and just have gotten that student association stamp of approval. We also are a Division I NCAA school. So we have 17 Division I sports teams, including a football team. Students who come to TU are able to get into those games for free with their student ID. In addition to the academics and the social side, we also have quite a bit of student support for our students. So you're going to have a student success coach assigned to you your first year coming into TU, and they are going to be your go-to person to plug you into any resources you might need to help you transition into college. You're also going to have academic advisors to make sure you're on track going to your degree or going through your degree program, and you might have some career coaches. One thing we're implementing this year is a job placement guarantee at the University of Tulsa, which ensures that students who, once you've graduated, if within 6 months of graduation you don't have a degree or a job in your field, or you are not enrolled in graduate school, we will cover 6 credit hours of a master's degree for free. Another portion of outcomes, it's just kind of reiterating that placement rate of 93%. We have those numbers to really back up that you're going to be set up for success once you leave the university, and you will be able to get into your field. We do also offer some special programs at the University of Tulsa, including an honors program. Because we do have the small class sizes and more academically rigorous courses from the get-go, our honors program is an adjacent or supplemental program you can do that is more focused on philosophical thought. So they have live and learning communities where you live with other people in the honors program. We have some opportunities for leadership. We also do quite a bit with research programs, which is kind of in here. Our research opportunity is the Tulsa Undergraduate Research Challenge, which starts as a summer program, and you can basically work one-on-one with a faculty member researching in your field over a summer, and then continue it on through your career or through your college process, and potentially get published as an undergraduate student. So great opportunities there. We also have a lot of opportunity for internships and community service. And our Career Center is the kind of forward-facing method for that. We also do have a new program starting this upcoming fall of 2022, in which we are paying for student textbooks. So that's just a new thing that we're really excited about. Lastly, we do have study abroad options. We do have a pretty robust international community here. So a lot of people from a lot of walks of life coming to the University of Tulsa, and you're going to get a better well-rounded experience than you might anticipate coming to a school in Oklahoma. So we also just want to thank you for being here. And if you have any questions, I'll put some of my contact information in the chat so that you'll be able to ask me. But thanks again for being here. Appreciate it, you guys.
Thanks so much. Up next is Oklahoma State University's College of Arts and Sciences Outreach.
Thanks, Matt. My name is Natalie Ambrose. I am with the College of Arts and Sciences from Oklahoma State University in Stillwater, Oklahoma. I have my colleague Carla Gutierrez on with me today, and she will be happy to answer any questions through the chat as those come through. So don't be afraid to drop those in. And she'll also be dropping out resource links for you. So pay attention to those, and those can be very helpful as we move through the information. So I want to tell you a little bit about the College of Arts and Sciences. And really, I want you to know that there are lots of ways that you can get connected through us because we are the largest academic college on the campus of Oklahoma State University. We're one of 5 academic colleges, and the College of Architecture and the College of Business and the College of Ferguson Agriculture and Education, and all of those colleges are great places, but we are the largest academic college. So if you want to know about OSU as a whole, then at 7 o'clock today, you can hear the presentation from the Office of Admissions. But today, we're going to focus on the CAS majors, or College of Arts and Sciences. You can find us in 105 Life Sciences East, or you can go to our website, cas.okstate.edu, and find out more about how to get connected with our over 150 majors and over 70 minors. A great way to get connected with us as well is through our social media. We'd love to see you connect with us, especially on Instagram for prospective students. That's a great place to find out who we are and hear from our student interns. Or you can add content and put the hashtag CASCowboys. And then just a reminder, our website, cas.okstate.edu, is a great resource for you to get connected to us. We say that your major starts here because, like I said, there are over 150 majors and options located in the College of Arts and Sciences. So we divide it down into arts and humanities, social sciences, and math and sciences. And that's the whole list that you see in front of you. So we'll go through those name by name. We won't go through every single major, but you can sure definitely reach out to us and ask about individual majors based off of your area of interest. Again, my name is Natalie Ambrose. My contact information is right there. And then my colleague, Carla Gutierrez, is on with me today in the chat, and her contact information is right there. So we work very well as a team. So please don't be afraid to reach out to either one of us, and we'd be happy to connect with you. Now, I'm going to go through just a few college success tools that you'll see come up on your screen. We are a Division I research university, and so we want to make sure that you are thriving, and we do that by way of tutoring resources, which is completely normal in college. So whether it's math or writing or individual tutoring or even student-led tutoring groups, you have lots of ways that you can make sure that you're not just keeping your head above water, but you are thriving. Now we're going to dig into those arts and humanities, social sciences, and math and sciences. So we'll start with arts and humanities. So you'll see the names of the majors listed on your screen there. We have acting, art, graphic design, art history, arts administration, English, French, German. We actually added American Sign Language to our language options as well. We have history, multidisciplinary studies. There are many degrees in music, as well as philosophy, Spanish, and finally a BA in theater. So those are the arts and humanities majors that you might be interested in. We also want you to know that we support the arts through and through on our campus, and any student can be involved in the arts, and they don't have to be a major or a minor. If you're interested in theater or music, you can go directly to their websites and get connected in one of our 4 main stage theater shows, or Cowboy Marching Band, or OSU Chorale, or ensembles, or the jazz band. There's lots of ways to get connected. And again, you don't even have to declare a major or a minor to be involved in the arts on the campus of Oklahoma State University. We also offer a good amount of language options at Oklahoma State University, which is a great way to study abroad. By languages total and minors, we have 11 different languages that we offer, and you'll see them listed there on your screen. By majors, just a reminder, we offer French, German, Spanish, and American Sign Language. So languages are a very popular minor for lots of Bachelor of Arts students. Now we're going to take a look at the social sciences majors within CAS, which are on your screen there. We have American Studies, Communication Sciences and Disorders, Economics, Geography, Geospatial Information Science, Global Studies, Multimedia Journalism, Political Science, Psychology, Sociology, Sports Media, and Strategic Communications. So those are very flexible degree programs in the social sciences portion of CAS. And then moving forward, we also have majors in the math and sciences portion of CAS, or the College of Arts and Sciences. So we have biochemistry, biology, physiology, chemistry, computer science, geology, geophysics, mathematics, medicinal and biophysical chemistry, microbiology and molecular biology, physics, plant biology, a pre-nursing certificate program, which is a great way to go to nursing school, statistics, and finally zoology. So across those three academic pillars, students, you are seeing that we have majors from A to Z and everything in between. Beyond the classroom, you can flesh out your college experience in great ways by studying abroad, doing research experiences, even from your freshman year forward, or by declaring a pre-law or pre-health option and receiving support services for pre-professional advising, which is a great way to make sure that you have your best chance to getting into those professional schools. We also want you to know that any CAS major can be declared as pre-health, pre-med, or pre-law. So that makes them very flexible ways to go to that professional school of your choice. So just remember, no matter what area you're coming from, you can declare those options alongside and get the prerequisite courses you need to apply to pre-law, pre-health, pre-med, pre-therapy, even pre-forensics. So there are lots of ways for you to form a path that helps you. We also want you to get involved. At Oklahoma State University, there are almost 600 student clubs and organizations, and we have over 80 in CAS. So for some tips for you, make sure you're taking that ACT, keep those skills really strong in high school in math, and make sure that you're also taking a look at our Cowboy Concurrent online program. These are free for Oklahoma high school seniors and then at a reduced cost for Oklahoma high school juniors, as well as out-of-state students. It's a great way to get your college credits and guarantee that you'll transfer. One of the main dates you need to know if you're a junior is July 1st is when you can apply, and then November 1st is early application deadline for scholarships. Next steps, we'd love to see you on campus if we can. Take a tour, come see us at a noon appointment, and please don't be afraid to reach out to us, students. We'd love to connect with you by calling 405-744-4968 or casrecruitment@okstate.edu. Thank you so much for being here today. We'd love to connect with you.
Thanks very much. And next up is Bethel College.
Hello, hello all. I'm very glad that you decided to come see us all today. My presentation here. Okay, so obviously I am with Bethel College. Kind of just a little bit about the college in general. As of right now, we are a student body of about 500 students, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. But with that, you know, we're going to be a little bit smaller than your average state college or university. But with that, you're going to get a 10-to-1 student to faculty ratio. You're never going to have a class size above 21. We are a liberal arts private college located in North Newton, Kansas. You can see there kind of in the bottom right part of your screen. We're just about 30 minutes north of Wichita, but we're also less than 3 hours from Kansas City and Oklahoma City as well. So a little niche place where, you know, you're not in the middle of the metro area, but you're definitely not far from it as well. So kind of moving on to academics. With that, just some kind of little tidbits there. Number 14, best bachelor's college in the nation by Washington Monthly. Of course, we're very proud of that. Number 1 in Kansas as well. Or number 1 in Kansas for grads who also want to go on to earn their master's or their doctorate as well. Currently, we have 40, I believe it's 43 is the technical number for areas of study. That includes majors, minors, and certificates. We're adding some new ones this fall, this upcoming fall. That's going to include molecular biology, as well as biochemistry, and software development as well. So we're very excited about that. And like you've heard from many other reps as well, we do offer free tutoring. You do get advisors from day one and also free counseling services. As we know, that is a very important thing nowadays. Going on to getting involved, we have 16 varsity sports and intramurals. With that, you know, whether you're a sports person or not, looking to get a scholarship for sports or not, it's a great way to get involved, meet new people. You know, that's half the college experiences is networking, meeting new people, and kind of expanding your circle of influence. So, but if you're not into sports, you're into more some fine arts things. We do have 3 different kinds of choirs and 5 instrumental groups as well. We have faculty members that reach out to students for that. And if you're interested, we also have a link on our website to get in touch with both of those professors, as those can lead to scholarship opportunities as well. And if you're into theater, we also have two theater shows per year. And it kind of works the same way as the professors with choir and our instrumental groups, and regards to scholarships. And as you can see there at the bottom, there are many more different groups to be involved in as well. Whether it be any kind of activity, or just something you're passionate about. We kind of try and hit everything that we can at Bethel College. Moving on to financial aid. So financial aid, 100% of our students do get financial aid. Now with that, as you can see, there's a couple little tidbits in there as well. Little facts: the number one in Kansas small college with highest earning grads. Number 57 out of 829 U.S. college/universities for best financial aid. Now for our financial aid process, I think one big thing about, you hear the word private college, you think, man, that's a lot of money. Not necessarily. We offer lots of different scholarships for lots of different things. And I think, once you kind of look at it, you're gonna see it's very affordable and even comparable to a lot of state universities and colleges as well. Just to kind of go over that, we do have 4 different areas of scholarships. As I kind of touched on before, one is called performance scholarships. That would include sports, fine arts, things like that. If you're into choir, art, band, or any of the different sports that we offer, those can lead to scholarships. We also have another one called honor scholarships, or we like to call it departmental scholarships. Those would include getting one-on-one with professors, helping them with the research, things like that. And that does require an interview process as well. Another one is called career pathways. With this is another one, kind of depending on what your major is, finding different things, whether it be on campus or off campus, that helps you kind of build a resume and get you some experience, whether it be in business or the sciences, things like that. We also have what we call leadership and service scholarships. Those are scholarships based on, whether it be service projects, things like that, on or off campus as well. So moving on, some little fun facts about the college. We do have a study abroad program with several different colleges in Europe, and I believe one in Mexico as well. We do have a walking and hiking trail along Sand Creek, and that does include Sand Creek Station, which is our local golf course. And I do believe it is a top 5 most difficult courses in Kansas. So we're definitely proud of that. And our golf team also practices there on the regular. Lots of different traditions and activities. Being a small private college, we are affiliated with Mennonite Church USA. With that, there comes lots of different festivals, traditions, things that are celebrated here at Bethel College. Also, 100% of students get hands-on learning through internships, research, and public performance. That's obviously something we're very proud of. We like to have our students be hands-on with different things, not just looking at book learning, but also being able to feel confident when they graduate and go out into their field of choice, that they will be able to do what they want to do. So learning more about Bethel here, if anything I said kind of struck a bell with you, you definitely can apply for free. It takes usually about 15 minutes, but it is free. And we would require a high school transcript. Like it says in there, 6 semesters. So that's freshman through junior year. And as many other colleges are as well, we are test optional for this year. Our academic scholarship, that is something that we also, it goes off our GPA. We usually go off the ACT, but this year, since we are test optional, we do go off the GPA, high school GPA. Kind of circling back to the financial aid again, something I entirely skipped over was our academic scholarships. Everybody that gets accepted to Bethel automatically gets an academic scholarship, and that can range anywhere from $6,000 to $12,000 per year. So that's definitely something that adds on to that, bringing that net tuition price as well. There's also a link in here to visit campus. You can also find all of these links on our website at bethelks.edu as well. Or you can kind of set up a visit if you'd like to, whatever day works for you. You can meet faculty, coaches if you'd like to, fine arts professors. You meet with me, talk about financial aid. And yeah, it's always a great time to come see our campus. at the very end. Any questions? This is my contact information, which I will also be putting in the chat as well. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys kind of sitting through everything today. And yeah, I'll put everything in the chat, and you can ask me kind of any questions you need to. So thank you.
Thanks very much. Thank you to all of our presenters. We now have some time for Q&A before we wrap up this session. So I'd invite all of our presenters to join me back on camera and respond to this question. What advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And I'll ask our panelists to respond in the same order that they presented. So Jennifer, you're up first.
All right, thank you so much. I think like advice I would give is just definitely visit as many college campuses as you can. Take advantage of visiting those that are really close to you, even if they might not even be at the top of your list. And then also make sure to visit, of course, travel and visit any of those that you're interested far away. I think going to visit a campus is really going to help you make sure that you can see yourself there as a student.
All right, how I would answer is, aside from visiting campuses, which I would have said, is to think about when you're visiting those campuses, how does it feel how's that campus atmosphere? And then start imagining what you might want from a college. So do you want that big school, super exciting, social side? Do you want the smaller, more community feel? What is it, what is it that you want within a college? And then you can start narrowing down to colleges maybe similar in those aspects you're looking for.
I guess we all have the same thing in mind, because I was also thinking about visiting the campuses, but more importantly, do you feel at home? That is very, very important whenever you're going through all of these visits, which the more the merrier when you go visit. And same thing, make sure you apply to as many as you can, because you never know what's going to happen at the beginning of the fall semester. So as many as you can, go ahead and apply for those. And then at the top of your list, just put the one that makes you feel at home.
I would also echo a lot of what the other reps have said, that, getting as much information as possible about different colleges. You never know what you stumble onto. You may have an idea of you want to go to this certain college because your parents were there, but you may stumble onto something else that you didn't even know about. Doing that, taking a campus visit, of course, deciding where to go. Whether you're a student that's going to commute to campus or you're going to live on campus, you need to be able to see yourself going to classes, having the day-to-day at that institution. I would also definitely make a priority list. What do you want from colleges? Is your finances going to be your main thing? Class sizes, school size, what kind of school they are, whether it be liberal arts or a public institution. Things like that. So yeah, that's definitely what I would say.
Excellent. Thank you all. Our next question is, what is one thing you want students to remember about your institution? Go ahead, Jennifer.
I'm so sorry. One thing that I would like for students to remember about our institution is Texas Tech is full of spirit and tradition. And I know every university and college has their different things that they do at their institution, but Texas Tech is really full of that spirit and tradition. We have a really strong alumni base that supports our students, loves to provide scholarship opportunities through the Alumni Association, and comes back to campus often because a lot of them students, after they graduate, they typically go back, maybe to their hometown where they came to Texas Tech from, because we are out in West Texas, but really have a strong alumni base that really supports our students. I think that's really special and a great way for students to be able to connect with them in their hometown and provide some influence on how Texas Tech impacted them. and help students make that decision if they'd like to attend there.
The one thing I'd want people to remember about the University of Tulsa is that you are going to have that really personalized experience here. And I really want to just again prioritize, we will support the students, especially with that job placement guarantee and the free books for everyone starting freshman year next year. So definitely keep in mind, we're putting the student success and support first.
Something that I would like everyone to remember about CAS here at OSU, it's that we're very friendly, and on top of that, we're very diverse. We have many different programs, and we will always meet you halfway. So if you tell us this is the career of my choice, we can help you figure out what major goes with that.
One thing I would like you to remember about Bethel College is we focus a lot on relationships. A lot of colleges, they talk about professors knowing students' names, things like that. That's what we're about. We're about mentoring students, not only academically but also personally. We care about you. You're not just a number on an application. You're somebody to us, and we care very deeply about you, and we definitely want you to succeed.
Excellent. Thanks very much. So we have one more question, and that is, what is one myth you'd like to debunk on the college admission process?
Yeah, so one myth I would like to debunk on the college admissions process is that I know that we live in this world of technology and we want things so fast, but it does not happen instantaneously. So a lot of times, like if you submit your application and then you call us 5 minutes later, we don't necessarily have the ability to see it in that minute. It does take a little bit of time. Same thing with transcripts and letters of recommendation. When you're uploading those, they do go through a process before they are added to your application file to show that you are complete. So just know that I know that we all like things very instantaneously and very fast in this world of technology, but even though it is, we are in that world, it still doesn't happen as quickly as just 5 minutes later your application is updated. So just be patient and reach out to your admissions counselor, and they'll touch base with you on the status of your application anytime you want.
I feel like there's a myth about admission counselors feeling like you have to come to our college. And I don't think that that is our end goal. I think that, and I speak for everyone if it's true, which I feel like it is, we all want you to find your perfect college for you. We're not going to be mad at you if you don't come to our college. We still want to help you make that decision and go through that process. So I definitely want to let you guys know, we're not, I always say we're not car salesmen. We're not here to do anything that takes to get that deal. Like, we want you to find what's right for you. And if it's our school, amazing. If it's not, then we hope you find it somewhere else.
The myth that I think will be great to debunk is that you have to do these processes alone because you're the one going to college, so then you have to do this on your own. And a lot of the times it's like you have to do the growing up your senior year. We are here for you. Just like Julie said, our job is not to just get you to our institution. Our job is to help you through the process, and we are here for you every step of the way.
Julie actually stole my answer to this question, but that's okay, of course. As she said, we're not car salesmen. We're not. Of course, we want you to come to our institution because obviously we believe in that institution. But at the end of the day, I think we all just want what you want. If you come to our institution, fantastic. But if not, that it's fine. Whatever fits the best for you. I also would think another myth very quickly here. Asking questions is not a bad thing. you know, whether we reach out to you about different things, reaching out to us about anything, whether it be about our college, about the admission process, or just the college process in general. You know, I'm 99% sure that all of us have been through that admissions process before. We've all been through college. We know how it is. We know how you feel. So you know, we are admissions counselors, not just admissions staff. So we are there to counsel you, whether it be for our school or not. So.
Excellent. Thank you all so much. So that brings us to the end of this session. I'll say thank you for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a quick survey. We do appreciate your feedback, and we encourage you to check back the schedule for more sessions that are happening as part of this fair. And you'll be able to find a recording of this session as well as others at strivescan.com/GPACAC. So thank you all so much and have a great rest of your night.